Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back guys to the Fortnite house Let's Build here in Minecraft. This is going to be part 3, and this is going to be the final part of the series. So, due to a little bit of a audio technical difficulty, guys, I had to throw a little bit of a curveball at this final episode. So my normal plan was to basically finish the interior as our final part of this 3-part mini-series. So I went ahead and recorded that video. Everything was going great. We finished the house. I was pretty happy about it. And then I checked my audio file to find out that it was completely bugged out and the audio sounded terrible. So I was able to figure out how to fix that. So I'm re-recording it right now. Unfortunately, all the interior is now finished. So it's kind of silly for me to break it and then rebuild it. So what I'm going to do is kind of throw a little curveball at this video, and this final episode of this 3-part series, instead of me actually building the interior, I'm just going to kind of go through an in-depth tour of everything that I did create. So this is going to be kind of like the tour video for the Fortnite house Let's Build, and I'll just kind of walk you guys through everything I did really slowly so you guys can see if you are following along. So sorry about the little hiccup in this series, but technical difficulties happen sometimes. Nothing you can do about it. So here we go, guys. This is the Fortnite house. This is its finished product. Since last episode, basically I did the exterior, finished it up. I added in a little bit more to the roofs, some extra detail to that. Added in all of the grass as well as these trees around the whole perimeter of the house. We put in the fence as well. Used that with some spruce staircases. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's looking, guys. I made a couple of modifications to the height of the build, just so it looked a little bit more proportional to Fortnite. The more I looked at the Fortnite walls in the game, it seems like they're not quite squares. There might be like slight rectangles. So I made a couple of adjustments to the exterior to account for that. But that's what it's looking like on the outside. I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks really similar to the Fortnite house near Tomato Town, the one in Greasy Grove. I think there's one of these in Pleasant Park as well. So I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So let's go ahead and check out this interior now, guys, and I'll walk you guys through it real slow. So here is the front room, and I tried to keep everything almost exactly the same as the game. However, I did add ceiling lights. That was not something that was not found in the Fortnite house. Really, those houses are actually kind of dark, but in Minecraft, things are way darker than anywhere else. So I wanted to make sure I added a little bit of light in here. So we have some cabinets. We have some bookshelves. I put some flower pots and some Minecraft heads on top. We got the creeper head. That was supposed to represent like the paintings. They have like these small little picture frames on top of the counters and stuff like that, in a couple spots around the house. A couple of very important things that I want to mention is we have the ammo crates underneath the staircases, up in the attic. And for this, I used a block of coal. And this was really important because I wanted to make sure that we used the chests and the ammo crates for your ability to loot in the game. I mean, why else would you come in a house unless you're trying to loot, right? So you're going to see little loot stuff like that relating to Fortnite all around the house. So let's go inside this room next. This is the living room, and this one is built out of pink and purple. And I'm going to be showing you guys pictures of each room inside the game as we go through. So in here, this is a really simple, again, a lot of the interior design here in Fortnite is like super, super basic. So a couple of couches, a cabinet, and a small little TV on the wall, and that's literally it for this room. That's literally it. That's all we need. And then we have the back door into the backyard space, and that's pretty much it for this room. Super simple. Over here we have the kitchen, and this is pretty cool. We have the kitchen table there, and then we have the countertop. There's a little chair there. I love the way the smoke escape kind of curves around the bend. I thought that was like a really cool way to do that. We have the oven underneath of that. We have the refrigerator and the cabinets as well. Everything is built in here pretty nicely. And the funny thing about this house is because of the strange architectural style of Fortnite, this house does not have a connection to the garage. There's no garage connection inside the house. You actually have to go outside the house over here, and you have to, if you want to enter this room, it's just basically a dead end. You come inside here, and there's nothing in here except for some storage. So it's kind of like almost like a shed connected to the house, if anything. It doesn't even have any connection to the interior. You actually have to walk back outside. In fact, you can't even park your car in there if you want to. You have to park it underneath of this garage awning. So very weird, but definitely a little unique. It was fun to build. All right, so that's pretty much it for the first floor, guys. Trying to go into detail as much as I can on this. Again, I basically just built all this stuff on camera, so I'm trying to go through and reference everything. So we have the non-existent chimney here that connects to no fireplace. We ought to make sure we added that. If you're wondering about the wall designs, I took everything from the game as close as I could in terms of the coloring. In here we used the light blue glazed terracotta blocks, and I tried to make the pattern connect to everything, and I think it looks pretty cool. I think it works really well for this wall, actually. I think that makes this room really cool. And it's actually fairly similar to the house in Fortnite. So here is the second floor of the house, guys. And we have kind of like this open space at the top of the staircase with a couch and a table. Really simple. We're going to go inside of the office first. So in here, we have gravel as the floor. This kind of looks like carpeting, and it's gravel, which is a little weird, but the texture of this pack is really what I was focusing more than the actual texture itself. So again, this is the office. We have a desk right there in the corner with a blue lamp on top of that. We have a little chair here, and we also have a red love seat with a pink banner. I used that as a little pillow. And that's it for this room. This is the office space on this side of the house. And then through the office, you can connect into the bathroom. And inside the bathroom, we have a tub, we have a toilet, and we have a sink. So I did make a little bit of a modification to this from the game, and I'll show you guys that in the picture. But we have the tub and the toilet. Those are in the proper spots. And then the sink was actually supposed to be up against that wall. Didn't really like that at all. Didn't think it really fit very well. So I just moved it over there. We had plenty of space in that corner. And ta-da, there you go. Way better like that, I think. And I didn't even bother adding in any light in here since there's so much open space with these windows and natural lighting. So it worked out pretty good. And this is the bathroom here in the Fortnite house. Not the prettiest bathroom in the world, but try to make it look as similar as I could. So last but not least, guys, this is the final room of the house other than the attic. And this is my favorite room in the house. This is the bedroom on the second floor. This is the blue and I guess just blue colored bedroom. Multiple shades of blue in here. And this is cool because obviously we have the bed, we have the bookshelves, really simple in here. That's pretty much all it is. But this is the room that has the wall that's blown out that connects to the secret room where you can get the chest in the attic above the garage. So tried to replicate the whole wall having a big gaping hole in it, and obviously you'd have to pickaxe your way through that in the game to get this chest. In Minecraft, you just walk right through. Here it is, and these are our glowing chests. Of course, you guys, if you played Fortnite, everybody knows what these are. So we got our glowing chest. You break this open, boom, get some loot coming out of it. We even have an ammo crate over here as well. And that is everything inside of this space, that's why this is my favorite room. I think that just turned out really cool. So that's pretty much it for the Fortnite interior. Last thing we need to do is break up through here and check out the attic. So it's got some drywall basically dividing everything. We have another ammo crate over there. And now that I think about it, it probably would have been better if I used one of these as the ammo crate, because they're actually you can actually open them. So I can actually open it. Yeah, it probably would have been better, but that's okay. Same thing. And then we have another chest hiding away over here in this corner. So normally you land on the roof, right? That's the pro tip in Fortnite. You land on the roof and then you make your way down from the top. You know what I mean? Definitely always good to have the high ground in Fortnite. So guys, I'm going to come back outside. We're going to do one little fly around here, and that is going to wrap up our Fortnite Let's Build. I know I didn't do any building this episode. Again, technical difficulties. I just had to do a tour instead. But hopefully you guys got a chance to see what I did with the interior in a lot of detail. And if you're following along, you can do the same thing. To be honest, guys, the interior didn't take that long for me to make, even when I was doing it on video, because it's so simple. I mean, there's really not a lot in each room. It's just a couple of things. They didn't go all in on the interior in the Fortnite world, and I'm doing exactly the same as what they did. So, again, this is a fun Let's Build, really unique Let's Build. I haven't really built a house like this. It's actually a really simple house. Obviously, it only took me 3 parts to make it, and it's done. So, it was a lot of fun, combining 2 of my favorite games, Fortnite and Minecraft, into one video series. And maybe in the future, I will do another series rebuilding something from Fortnite Battle Royale inside Minecraft, since this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like if you did. Guys, it's been Dan Lags. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.